Hello everyone, this video is gonna be different than my other videos. As you can see, I'm posting a World of Warcraft guide just because I don't want to limit my channel to being like this thing where I can only post Hearthstone memes and nothing more. If you wish to skip my talking and just get straight to the deal, click here. So I play a lot of other games as well, and from time to time I'll make some content related to them. My next Hearthstone video will probably be up somewhere after the middle of June. I'm dealing with a lot of work and exams right now, so I haven't had time to put my mind to it. However, I have some great stuff coming up, so make sure to stick around for whenever that is posted. In this video, I'll show and explain how to get the Brood of Alysrazor achievement and the Blazing Wings toy by extension. They look really cool and they're definitely the most awesome thing you can get from the Darkmoon fair without spending even a copper. There is a level requirement on them. You will need level 85 in order to wear them, but you can still unlock them on any level you want. I'm gonna do this on my noob char on Alliance because I already have the achievement on this character. I know that there's a bunch of achievement and toy hunters among you out there, and this one can be difficult to achieve if you go into this without planning some kind of route for yourself and knowing where the fiery rings spawn on the map approximately. Let me make a short pause here. With that said, the footage in this video is basically me going into it without any plan and planning as I go, and you'll see my thought process throughout the video. It may take you a try or two before you complete it if you're completely new to the minigame and have no knowledge of where the rings are throughout the fair, but fear not, here's a little map I've drawn to help you out. So once you start the minigame, you will basically be around this position where the green arrow is, and then you go through the tent straight up towards the exit of the Darkmoon fair, then turn left towards the beach, go collect the rings there, then go along the coast and into the forest towards the docks. Once you're at the docks, you turn left into the mountains, pick up what you have there, and then you go back to the right side of the fair, pick up what you left behind in that part, and then go back to the mountain into the region that we haven't touched yet. And that's basically the gist of it. Here's a few other things that you should know going into this game. Once you collect a ring, it will disappear for the rest of the minigame, so you have to make sure that as you go, you collect all the rings in that particular area and plan on not coming back to that part once you're done with it. You have 10 seconds between hitting each ring, so there's plenty of time to even reach some that might seem too far away at first sight. To get the wings, you need to collect 50 rings. There are also some achievements that you get prior to that for collecting 10 and 25 respectively. As you go there, you will already notice that there's an area of rings on the right side of the fair as well as up on the mountain. I like to start with the ones just above the quest NPC and slowly go towards the forest. Then start turning left towards the beach. As we go towards the beach, pay attention to the rings that you leave behind on the right side because we'll be returning back to that area later and you'll want to know approximately where they are. So as I go to this part of the beach, I know that I'm gonna have to do a circle here and go all the way to the left. So I wanna make an optimal path in order to buy me some time to get out of this part of the beach without, failing the challenge. So I'm gonna go and collect these rings in a circle where I'm gonna go for the one on that big rock in the sea, and then I'm gonna collect the one on the small rock next to it, come back to this one that's on the beach by the torches. As I go, I notice there's a little ring down here that I didn't see because of this cliff, so I'll just go and pick that one up and proceed with the planned route. If you keep making these little plans as you go for each segment of the map, you'll be just fine. Just think on your feet. Once I collect this ring, I fly up to be able to observe the area from the height. I see there's a bunch of rings to the right side. I go there, I pick up this one, and I proceed to the rocks. I go pick these two up just so I don't miss them because I don't plan on returning to this area. And now I'm heading straight back to the fair, and I'm just gonna see if I can collect everything here since, like I said, I don't want to return here anymore. So I'm just picking everything up that I come across. I'll pick one up here on the top of this tent. Then I look at the forest. Do I have anything there? No, there's this one. Pick that one up. And now we made it to the docks. Now here you want to collect everything. I noticed there's a ring on the top left side of the screen, so I'll ascend there, pick that one up, and go to the little rocks in the sea, grab what I can here and start making my way back to the forest. I see there's one on the top left side again that I've left behind. I'm gonna go grab that one so I don't miss it. Once I have this, I'm rotating back into the forest, picking up these at the start of the forest, and then I'll be going deeper into the forest, like forward. And you'll notice in the forest there's a lot of rings, but you don't want to pick everything up. So you'll take a bunch of them here. And here's what I'm thinking. Since I'm gonna return to the fair, I'm gonna leave that one behind me, so when I pick this one up, I'll have something to buy me some time when I'm going back. So now that I'm going back to the fair, I'm looking, observing the situation. I have one here right in front of me. I'm gonna pick that one up and go straight forward to that one at the tent. Pick this one up. I noticed there's one behind me, but I'm not gonna go pick that one up because I would run out of time, I think. So I'm just gonna go straight back towards the mountains. I know that I've left a ton of rings here, as you can see, so I'm just gonna go and fly through all of them and start making my way towards the side of the mountain, where I am aware that there's a bunch of rings from when I was flying towards the beach at the beginning. But notice what I do here. I don't pick up the first one that comes in a row, but I go all the way back to the back line basically and pick up the last one and then leave the ones in front for the return trip, so I don't run out of time. And by the time I'm done with all of these in this area, the achievement is basically done. Once you got the achievement, you should start making your way back to the NPC while you still have time on the wings, because you don't want them to end while you're flying above some fucking coast, God knows where, and then you'll have to walk back for like 15 minutes. Yeah, so let's wrap this up. That would be it. If you have any other questions about the Darkmoon Fair achievements or this achievement in particular, leave a comment and I'll share what knowledge I can. My next Hearthstone video drops somewhere after the first half of June, like I said. It's gonna be a long video because there's a lot of material I'm preparing, which is why it's taking a while to get it done. If you'd like to see more World of Warcraft videos, let me know in the comments. I'll be glad to record some more stuff. I'll see you next time. Peace. Not now, dude.